Sports Talk. So first topic is sports fans. 1 week, from Pennsylvania. How was your holiday? Was it good?
Yeah. No complaints. How about yourself?
Not bad. Ate a little too much, but that's the way it goes in these times. And another Christmas. Not looking to the calories, but looking forward to the everything else that comes with it.
So by these times, you mean just every holiday season, because that's the way I look at it.
Yep, every season is just a eat fest, really.
Use COVID as an excuse to pig out anymore.
That is the truth. So, all right. So, speaking of holidays, we have a lot of the NFL just had their Thanksgiving feast, which is every Thanksgiving is dated pretty much to football, and then Christmas rolls around. It's like a big basketball holiday. So the NFL has had a tremendous amount of ups and downs. The last show that we had over here. The first prevailing one is the number one seed in the AFC right now is the New England Patriots. How surprising that I just said.
Very. Nobody really saw that coming. Remember, they started the season with Cam Newton as their quarterback, and that didn't. And they were, I think, under 500 games in, and all of a sudden, their team.
And just 7-5 is very surprising for a team that is supposed to be at the elite level and ascending toward Super Bowl. Yeah, New England Patriots, who everybody knows I'm a Jets fan, but I gotta say, I think it's pretty cool. Again, nobody saw it, even though any long-time Jets fan, anybody AFC rival fan, which would be like the Bills or the Dolphins. We're all used to this story. Same old overcoming and being great. For the past. But this is one of the, if not like the time with the victory there. So it's just they're finding their ways to win. And I just from my standpoint, I think it's cool the way they're going about their business and still being successful, even when it didn't seem very likely in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, they started off 1-3, 2-4, and then all of a sudden just went on fire. And they beat some decent teams in there: the Chargers, Cleveland, and Buffalo, of course. And yeah, I believe Mac Jones threw the ball 3 times the entire they won. That's I haven't one fantasy. But that's definitely a big surprise there. The 7-game win streak. Get back to the Bills, what you said. Very disappointing because I believe they were after starting off 0-1. They were they won 4 in a row. They were 4-1, and they were killing people. Every one of those games was a blowout, including the Chiefs. That was before we realized the AFC East from what we thought. We thought that New England was poor for a few times, and we thought that this was the Bills' time to shine, and it is the exact opposite right now.
Yep, and one thing consistent is we all being great this season, and that they're consistent with that. They are 3-9 right now. One strength they have is that they have some, so it's possible they'll definitely get 2 picks in the top 10. Looking right now, almost maybe 2 in the first 5 picks or something like that. But I see Russell Wilson's back for Seattle. We'll get to the NFC in a little bit. But I don't see them. I don't see Seattle continuing to swoon while the other teams are at the bottom. But they have solid draft positioning, but at the end of the day, the New York Jets that has stayed the same. So right now, so the Bills right now hold the last playoff spot, the 7th spot. So a lot can happen in the next 5 weeks until the end of the season, but they definitely are right they were like beginning of
the entire league, one just stands as the 4 and away. He's for the past years, obviously in the NFC last year. This year, the Chiefs have one week in place, but they're definitely beatable. It's not the Chiefs team from last year where their defense really needs some help. Dallas at 8-4 is going to win that rotation. You got some decent records. The Rams 9-3, Green Bay 9-3, but this is an odd year because usually you can pinpoint by this point in the season. Usually you can pinpoint one team as Super Bowl favorites, and you don't really have one. That's because there's nobody to answer. There's above us.
I'd say they turned a new leaf, kind of toward decade or two, and the ones in 8 seed is not when it plays almost evening out. You have your bottom of the rock teams that are basically helping everybody else out get wins. But everything else, across the board, there's tight division races more in the AFC than the NFC. And I think that's it's definitely been a lot weirder than the past years. Because even the Patriots right now, they're 9-4 with the number 1 record. Usually a top team would have like 2 losses at this point. and then probably get like a dud here and there at the end of the year. But we are looking. Well, it's a new regime, and I always think that parity is the best way to go because it helps other fan bases stay in longer, and it has more interest to the league. And the more people watching is the more money they make, and the better it is for the future. So the fact that the NFL's parity level is excellent right now is really, really, really good for the league.
Sure, no doubt. You got some some teams in there. Arizona had the best record of football at 10-2. Not really getting the attention, the love that a 10-2 team should be getting because they are, in fact, the Arizona Cardinals. But they're very good. The Rams started off well. They're 8-4. It's just one game behind the second best record. It's not really doing the math. Of course, they'd be one. But anyway, I've never been that good in math. But in any case, parity is good. Parity is good. We saw it in baseball this year with the Atlanta Braves, and will make for much more interesting playoffs when everybody's more evenly matched. It's pretty much anybody's Super Bowl to win of the teams that will be going to the playoffs. You and I going to the playoffs, but of the teams that are going, it's pretty much anybody's in his ballgame.
Now we're just gonna latch on to the Super Bowl party like we've been accustomed to the past decade or so. So we'll stay on the NFC West. So right now, I'd say the Arizona Cardinals. It's tentative because their history, the way they've been able to operate. So it's like it's not normal that the Arizona Cardinals is good. So people proceeding cautiously whether they're going to be the top team or actually get to the Super Bowl. But they are in fact 10-2, and they're in the strongest division. It's the only division that right now has 3 teams out of the 4 in playoff spots right now. The Rams are 8-4, and the Rams loaded up too with getting Odell Beckham and Von Miller at the trade deadline, and they have not won since then. So that's interesting the way the chemistry is going on in LA. And then we have the San Francisco 49ers, who actually surprised a lot of people and then being good. Like they're 6-6 right now, holding down the number 7 seed. But they, I think the Arizona Cardinals having a 10-2 record in this division, where eventually they have to play everybody twice, is more impressive than another division that is a lot tighter, but they're they're not head and shoulders above the rest. So the Arizona Cardinals are definitely in a great position. I mean, they could even go through a little bit of a slide going into the playoffs and still be good.
Am I reading this correctly? That there are actually 3 NFC teams in the playoffs right now. Are they? So there's 8 teams.
No, 7. So the first overall pick in each conference gets a bye, and then 2 faces 7, and then 3 faces 6, and then 4 faces 5.
Okay, so there's
Yeah.
So the Eagles at 6-7 are a half game out after all, and not that NFC East, not that that's impressive with a 6-7, 6-6, and the Cowboys. Two of those 3 teams are impressive because, like we talked about, it is a weak year in terms of overall records, in terms of standouts. But that would be downright hilarious. Everybody for the Giants made the playoffs in the NFC East and all that.
Yeah, that would be a tough one to fathom for sure. So the Eagles seem to be rightening the ship a little bit with Jalen Hurts doing well, and then they had the Manshaw come back, and they ended up beating the Jets, but that's not exactly it's kind of just a layup at this point for most. On most Sundays, but the Washington football team, I think at 6-6 is probably the most eye-popping record in that division. Just because you never really know what you're going to get from them, but they have a very stout defense that seems to be Karen's team.
I haven't looked them much, but now they're right in the hunt, and like we've been saying, they have a bit of a roster as any of these other teams. Interesting competition here to determine who's getting in, and I control the rest of it. Well, pretty much all these teams control the destiny of these records, but
in the NFC or NFC, already locked. The Packers are 9 overall, and is 5-7. The Vikings try to get surprising the 3 seed, and 9 in the rest of the division all 7 records. So there's really no surprises coming out of that one.
No, I think we had McCaffrey in and out of the IR. Obviously, arguably the best running back in all of football. When he's in your lineup, that's going to affect them. And they're actually a surprising 5-7. After nobody really expected anything The Saints honestly thought they'd be a little bit better. They'd be more in 7-5 range by now. So they've underachieved, I think. But everything else in that division pretty much what should have obviously passed through. But McRae is just not aging. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, but the back to Panthers point, Christian McCaffrey always seems to just be just when it'll happen. And it's unfortunate when great players have through injury real careers and not able to play out the bench. But when having somebody on your team is having them be available. So it's an unfortunate situation, but it's not going to get any better unless they don't feel.
Sure.
And back he grew on the cast of these. The surprise always going to be this good. They fringe, hovering around getting into a career and they never seem to have to show to get over the hump. And since the Super Bowl and the going to 23, they had to
Tom Brady's team was a future. But other than that, and definitely winding down, and he doesn't have the support that he has on the outside. Waiting there to take over the throne. But
think about only a quarterback. They'd be, you actually have a home quarterback for decades.
Yeah, they were never the same. Fans would never again. They just were really able to put him.
We'll go back to wrap this up. So the AFC North is pretty good consistently. And obviously the AFC North and the AFC West are the two most competitive teams where not a single team out of the 8 are under 500. So there's a big fluctuation. And the Ravens holding down the number 3 have the Cincinnati Bengals, who are still good. Certain that the Cardinals have because of their history. It's actually I'd say Cincinnati Bengals they're doing really well. Holding down the number 2 seed. Then you have the pick, I guess, somewhat of a surprise at 6-5-1. They're achieving their preseason expectations at 6-6.
Yeah, I think if anything, Cincinnati and Cleveland are spots where anyone thought it would be. I don't remember hearing Cincinnati's in the preseason or teams what. And Cleveland, this is the third straight. Cleveland is like Buffalo. Clearly, just Cleveland. They always be. They made a good hump, but that was supposed to be here. And Steve was another team winding down, winding down on a legendary quarterback. I think they late, and they won at barn burner, something we were a fan of against Baltimore. My sister's a diehard Ravens fan. He was not happy with that one, but all 4 teams there mission to make a run for the playoffs, if not make them. But Cincinnati is right there. Then Cleveland are play would be. And Baltimore is their team. It's about an 8-4 dominant as they want early on. They're probably going to win that division. I think they'll not have them anywhere near a Super Bowl. Say they can't win it, but I'm not the echelon team.
Yeah, it's interesting respect here because only 2 games separate the Ravens, and Cincinnati, and the Browns. They're only separated by 1 game. If next week the Browns end up winning and the Bengals losing, we could make the switch on. But you expect them to be range 3. So it's interesting to see the bounce back all the way into it's a good number last season because they're only teams in each each conference that ended up in the playoffs. So you have that. It is possible that they scrape in, but right now they're chasing the Buffalo Bills at 7-5. So those teams are going to completely lose out, which a lot of people could have speculated the AFC championship. So it'd be interesting. One of the shockers from the past shows that we've had is the AFC South. Right now, the Titans are 8-4. They ended up losing Derrick Henry a couple weeks ago, so they're coming back down to earth. But then the Indianapolis Colts, led by Carson Wentz, and completely dominant run game. They are a game behind the Saints.
I don't know if anybody saw it 4 and 2 or 3. Since they are so. They pretty much matter in the game. The only one they lost to was by 7. So definitely a team that needs to be talked about that we weren't talking about a month ago, but now we are. Is the Colts?
I'd say the Indianapolis Colts are making a big push, and it's very right now they're on the outside looking in from the playoffs, but possible that they could actually take the division so that they can the Skins right now are number 2 and number 2 in the entire AFC, and the Colts are not in the playoffs. So they'll be separated by a game and a half. And the trend is definitely playoffs. And right now, it's one of the things I think is now Colts is how Carson Wentz really he's coming at the court. Husker ended up just about 4 or 5 years, so there's a lot of people in the week, and that's why.
That's based on further notice because we don't know when that notice is going to be. So hopefully now that you mentioned it, maybe need back, and maybe there's some good more games like we originally were interested, but at least a week about it, that doesn't put a cap on how long it would be. But so I think I'm probably going to be more he is his mentor of the year again, and he had gotten us 2 wins in those first 2 games, plus the game where he held on. I guess there's no saves in hockey, but he's saved in the 3 since the injury. Before that, he was atrocious. So maybe Gallant did it to save his give him a mental break as well as a physical break and keep that keep that coming. And game with your Browns, usually streaks come to an end in a massive way for good or bad. It's a win, losing streak. Usually that first game you win. In this case, maybe keep it high. Just trying to keep better. I trust. I think at this point, I think he's earned it. So I don't mind him. Him sitting while the confidence is up there. We got Buffalo tomorrow night. A very, very winnable game. We're back in. Awful loss. I think for him. I'm not sure.
If you think about 21 Huskies than Colorado, I mean, Colorado only 30 points. They have injuries as well. Powerhouse, and they've been top 2 lines, half of the 2 line Kyrie coming but like them and a bunch of high first round picks that they've been getting for us. For that to be the Huskies' first start was a lot to ask, and it pretty much the game went the way you would expect.
Yeah, it did. I see your point as well. Maybe give one more shot against Buffalo. Yes, maybe his thinking was maybe he just had a feeling they would lose that game. He'll come back out with the better goalie against Buffalo because Buffalo, that's 2 points that there's no excuse. Already nice. Absolutely nice. They'll get that streak to A+, one of the favorites, but Georgiev's only going to play 1 because that's a lot of games in a few days. So maybe he went with the decision, let's lock up those 2 points in Buffalo and little help from the universe. Did not get it.
All right. So, the Metropolitan Division, let's not lose a little bit of Washington. Alexander Ovechkin is having a season for the decades right now, leading the Capitals. They actually, once they get back, I think they'd definitely be a lot better. For them to come back down to earth, from there, there was a 10-game win streak they started off the season with. They're in 3rd place with 35 points. The Pittsburgh Penguins seem to be getting a little more life in there with the return of Sidney Crosby from his ailments. They are holding down the number 4 spot, and the rest of the division is going basically the way you would expect, except for the New York Islanders. The New York Islanders right now are the worst team in the Metropolitan. They have the 3rd worst record in the NHL at 17 points.
Okay, let me be non-objective and objective. So first, start off with non-objective. An 11-game losing streak, downright hilarious. I mean, absolutely spectacular. Having said that, let's kick off the hate and shoes. Objective for a minute. They're banged up. They got three guys out to injury, and they had right before when they played the Rangers the first game. He's down for because of COVID. Others had 7 guys tested. I expect that out of the should. I guess it's very bad. Losing streak, delightful. Not the Island. This team is in the conference finals backwards. They can believe that they're very good off season, re-signing. What we've seen so far from the Islanders is not that. The question is, game losing streak, that is even. The team has a 2-losing streak in May. Could argue this season's over. I don't think that's the case, but this is going to be a big hole for the climb out of. But what we've seen, is they get a pass due to the injuries in the coach. They're getting together. Work for them to get back. Losing streak. I'd love to see the Islanders in last year on. It will. But
so just touching on the at the top of the division, which they are right now, at points. Detroit right now holding the last at the above.
Yeah, there's in both divisions. Rangers, Carolina, Florida, Toronto, points separate. From that, there's a off there. You can send sorry, the last team in the Atlantic and Tampa wild card line where between Detroit tied with 29. Boston expected to be a little better than they are now. That's where they are, and we're only a quarter of the win. But if 6 teams are 2 points, and 3 points, and then you've got a little bit of a wild card. I think I'll come back. I think he's coming back soon. He's back. Okay. Yes. You know who's surprised? I thought they'd be a little on the edge. Up until about 5-6 games, they were right up there, and then they took a slide. They had a very good offseason. A couple of acquisitions. If you think about it, probably right where I thought they would be. Yeah, I mean, and now they also, I mean, they are 4 points out of the spot. The Devils great eating expectations to say that they won't be considered one of the best in the league when all said and done. But I think we were going to head ready fight for a while.
In the division, Mighty Ducks right now are points ahead of Flames. Flames out there is a bit of a surprise. Well, heavy hitters they have, so a little bit. But Anaheim Ducks, I think they're really good.
Yeah, not see that comment. I thought, Anaheim was glorious in the Korean one. I thought they were going to top off the a little bit. A little rebuild Detroit, like God did. They're coming. Calgary and Calgary for years now. They were talking about the blending for him. I kept hearing Calgary. They were more or less off team upgrade. So there's no.
Jacob Mark. They ended up getting 3 marks from the former. And he's like after the Rocky form. They solidified as what he's playing for the right now.
I didn't take the past 2 years. I got with the rest hard workouts, but they're actually firsthand. We can do. I've seen it in Calgary. I've been out there. That's a great Calgary. And out to them is really a different Islanders. I like seeing both teams. Both teams. They're by about 2.5 hour drive. I like to see. First, like a good young talent on both of those teams. I think it's good that both of them. Also, I like to see Canadian teams in there. I mean, we joke about the whole Cup thing since '94. It's better for the sport. Canadian teams compete for the obviously is going to be there. Whether they can get over the hump, but it's good to see a whole bunch of them now, and everybody except Ottawa.
Only 3 out of 7 teams right now actually in playoff spots, and 2 of them are Calgary and Ottawa. Sorry. So last fact we're going to leave the show with is the expansion. Seattle had the same amount of points as the Blackhawks, and here's Buffalo.
So they're pretty sure they thought they would be. I mean, anybody than that. Chicago is a team. We're a team on the rest of the whole. They're 7 before that. So where it's like a decent team. Ever since the Vegas game gave up in Deadwood, the competitive team anywhere.
They ended up, winning themselves to relevance, and that's something that he was just like, okay, we can't do that. So there'll probably never be anything like that again. But they were still illegal.
They're correct. They were more than just in their expansion draft. They haven't been out there. Stanley Cup from their inception. Here we are 4 years later. Number 1 hard, still looking.
Have to do is get healthy, essentially.
Yep.
All right, so thank you very much for coming.
All right.
And we'll be back next week. My name is Alfonso Caldero, LDM Radio Sports Talk.
You can demand it as if you really had a Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be speaking about news, some great topics, and we're just going to have a lot of fun. So again, welcome and get ready for the LDM show. I'm so sorry. I just threw a blank. But anyway, get ready for the LDM show right here on the LDM network.
He's got my heart beating and a gunshot. Smoked out the barrel and handpieces burning hot. He's telling me he's guilty of loving me in the first degree. Such a criminal after my own heart. He's in my mind like a thief sneaking through the dark. He's got me. He's guilty of loving me in the first.
Again, hello and welcome to the LDM show. Hope you guys had I can't even say a warm day. There's no more warm days. You know, it's going to be 40s to the 50s each week, each day for this whole remaining of the week. And then next week the top will rise up to 50 to 60 degrees. And that's only in the middle of the week. That's it. So get ready for the cold. I hope if y'all not ready, y'all better be ready. Or how we say, be ready so we don't have to get ready. So that means your vehicles start getting, making sure they have the correct antifreeze inside, making sure they have the correct oil that doesn't freeze, making sure your wires are covered. There's a lot of stuff that you need to start doing. And if you're going to be crazy enough to drive a vehicle in the snowstorms, make sure you have those season tires, or at least the chain. So, and then in your house, make sure you tape up the hole in the windows and stuff. Oh, my bad. No, but yeah, and always in the wintertime, please, just like the summer, check up on your elderlies, because at least in the summer there are times they can go outside by themselves. Even though it's kind of hot, but in the winter, they would not go outside. So, this is when you really, really check up on them, especially elderlies that live in the project buildings. If you know they don't have no heat in that building, help them out. Help them out. Even if they're not your family, but you know them, you know what I'm saying? You know that they're in the building. So, but I want to get to some news out here. For you guys that didn't hear, some guy lit up the Fox News Christmas tree. What was it, over the weekend or something like that? Couple days. Yeah, last week, right? Anyway, he was sent home, no bail, no nothing. No, it was let go, no bail. No need for bail. R&R. I don't know why, but that's not the reason why I really bring it up. The reason I bring it up is because Meghan McCain is on the hot plate, and if we would have had a topic called hot plate, the hot plate would have probably popped up. But she's on the hot plate, and the reason why she's on the hot plate is because she defended the person that lit up the tree, and she said, "Well, no one got hurt." And the firemen's turned it off fast. So that means if I go out in the street and I shoot and I start shooting in the around the people and don't hit nobody, I shouldn't go to jail, because I'm like, well, nobody got hit, nobody died. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably the reason why she's on the hot plate, because that was a stupid comment to say. Of course, no one got hurt. It's okay. No, it's not. No. Well, today is about positivity as well. I'm going to be speaking about why the government doesn't want us to be positive. That's the one thing, but after the news. But that was the one thing. So she's on the hot plate from other celebrities, too, stating that she should have not stated that, because it's not the fact of someone did or did not get her. It's the fact of what he did. So you know what I'm saying? So... Well, they in the news, they're putting he's a radical Republican. Why is it when it's a Republican, they are radical? But when a Democrat does this, it's something wrong. Maybe he needs help or, you know what I'm saying? Come on, people. And then again, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep on saying, you're left, you're right, you're up, you're down. Whoever works for the government is not for you. So stop acting like, yeah, our Democrat is no, it's our Republican is good. They are no good. Republican, Democrats, the damn janitors in the White House, everyone there is out for themselves, okay? They're not for the people. So let's stop that. But also, today, NYPD made a massive sweep with stores that were selling scooters. I seen the ones that were in 149 and 3rd Avenue. I posted up a video on the LDM Facebook page. They went into the stores. I asked the sergeant and the captain that was on board what was going on, and they said they're just seizing some of these questionable scooters. So I asked them, are you really taking the scooters out from the stores because they're questionable, or you're trying to close down on some of these bikes running around in the streets since you can't stop them? He had no answers. You know what I'm saying? But which is the truth to me, I think. Or when they seize something, they put it up for auction. So they might be selling them, and then the money goes to the city and the police, or they'll probably take them and put some police on scooters. You never know. You never know. I won't mind. Get some of these police on scooters to stop these damn bikes and scooters running all around when they were, you're supposed to for red lights. They don't listen. Some of them are not secure. Some of them not insured, and they're hitting cars hitting them. Come on. It needs to be. You're not Japan and you're not the Philippines, okay? So let's stop this, all right? Because over there, they can ride in the scooter with no stoplights, no traffic lights, and they don't get hurt. I was amazed when I seen it. I'm like, oh, there's a lot of traffic and people running. Even old people with walkers were like going across the street with no problems. So come on, over here, you know. But anyway, that's what happened today. I don't know how many they took, but when I was there, I counted 20 bikes from 2 stores. That's a lot. That's a lot of bikes. So I feel sorry for the store owners because you thought you were going good, But I guess you didn't. It didn't work. No. He didn't comment, so I'm gonna try to figure out what happened. But I don't know. We are live. I gotta share it on my page. I don't even know if I shared it on the LDM page, but I'll share it again on the LDM page. But hello, everyone that's watching. Again. They took some of the bikes from some stores on 149. I guess they didn't have the correct paperwork, and they seized them. Like I said, I seen 20 bikes on the police NYPD's tow trucks. But again, we're talking about news real quick before I go into the good topics. Biden moves to forward the vaccine mandates. Even though he's still having lawsuits by their own government and by the people that are working for the governments. Even though he's still got all these lawsuits coming, he's still trying his best to mandate vaccines. Listen, I'm going to tell you, and I'm just going to skip it real quick. The laws are written for a reason. And one of the laws that they have, and when they swear the presidents in short terms, I'm not going to say the legal terms because that's not saying it all. In short terms, listen, you're the president, but you don't got power to go over the laws that have already been written. So therefore, you cannot go against the amendments or the Constitution of the United States. You don't have the power of that. You're not God. That's why he's getting sued. In case anybody wants to know, good or bad. You might think the way I said it is because I probably don't like Biden. I don't like no government officials, presidents, all that, because they're not for us. So You know, I say the right and the wrong. Now, if he does something right, I'm going to be right here speaking about he's doing this right. But Biden, no, you're doing it wrong. Well, you're not doing it wrong. The people that are whispering in your ears are doing it wrong, and you're following them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think is going on. You know? Or since he's a little senile, they probably said, remember Biden? You said that you were going to go. Yeah, I did say that, right? You know what I'm saying? So, and also, even when the scientists, now this is the problem I'm having. Before, people say, don't be listening to facts, listen to science. Now all of a sudden, scientists says that your immune system is the prime effect to fight the virus. Even though they said that, now all of a sudden he's still, on top of that, wants to mandate the shots, the vaccine, and then he also says, don't believe science, believe facts. So where do you get the facts from? How are you going to get the facts? By science. Someone has to, put it together. Even if it's not science, it could have been a hood crackhead. He put it together. But it's still facts. You got to get facts by somebody putting it together. Scientists put it together. They gave you the facts. Now all of a sudden, don't listen to science, listen to facts. So how you get the facts? Let me know, Biden. I'm still puzzled about that. It's not about getting across the street. It's about going in the street to get to the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what? You just changed everything around. It's the same thing. Come on, people. All right, let me get to some of these questions out here. If you got questions about what I said or what I like, but hey, Frankie all day. Are the lawsuits from the government issues who don't want the vaccine? No, actually, the lawsuit is from the NYPDs and all that. But remember, the NYPDs, half of them still got the vaccination, and they still suing. It's not because of the vaccination, and it's not because that they forcing them. It's because if you let them get away with one thing, they get away with everything else. So you're going against the person's amendment and constitution. So you're telling them, listen, we're the land of the free, but you're on the land of the free to do what I tell you to do. That's basically what's going on. So that's why a lot of the people are suing, down to the cops, and they try to keep it on the hush-hush. NYPD, the doctors, nurses, all these people, the frontliners who were heroes yesterday and are zeros today. These are the ones that are basically suing a lot. And people in jobs because they lost their job because they don't want to get vaccinated. And you're forcing them to do something to their own body. So you say, I want to keep this baby, but you're not allowed to say, I don't want something inside me. I don't want a shot inside me. You see how that works? It's like totally. I know people are like, oh, that's oranges and bananas. Basically the same thing. It's inside my body, right? So, but yeah, it's all officials. And on top of that, since March to December, 1,105 deaths, right? Seems like a lot if I say 1,000 something. That's not really a lot. But 103,000 people got it. So 103,000 people got it, but only 1,000 died. See, these are the numbers you need to tell people. Don't be like, oh, 95% of the people, because people get scared. Again, 0.09. So that means out of 10 people, you're probably a half of that person will probably die. Basically, because it's not even a 0.1, it's a 0.09. You know what I'm saying? I know, right? A finger of a person. So, but that's the reason. But anyway, good news. Starbucks in Buffalo has become a union. The first United States company to become a union. That's big up to Starbucks. But is it a really big up? Because unions can destroy a company or they can make a company. That's why a lot of companies don't want to do a union. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be the most popular guy in your job, bringing coffee to people, all that, but you suck at your job, but they can't fire you because the union wants to protect you. So now, as a company man, I'm losing money because I can't fire homeboy. So again, sometimes the unions screw up, sometimes they make your business grow, but that's why a lot of companies are not doing it. Now, is anyone else going to follow? Is McDonald's and all these other people going to follow? I don't know. Well, your companies are like franchise companies. You know, McDonald's and all these. These are U.S. companies where they are franchised all over the world, but they're not government. You know, like government post office. They all around the world, but they are government. You know what I mean? So that's why they say U.S. company. And they owned by U.S., you know, owners, and they established here in U.S. Right. Well, they call it U.S. company. They don't call it American company. Business cartels, I guess. They don't want to call it American. But anyway, congratulations to Starbucks. And there's only one Starbucks, not all the Starbucks. Starbucks in Buffalo. That franchise has become a union. I don't know if the other Starbucks will follow, so, you know. But, yeah. And General Motors is trying to work with a rare earth metal for their electric cars. So now they won't have to be using electric. Because people were like, "Oh, electric." But you know, it's not the song. It's not Electric Boogie. Damn, I just showed my age. But anyway, it's not the song. So to use electric, you still got to use power from somewhere to generate from the earth. So now they're trying to use rare earth metals. But you see what I said, right? They try and save the earth by not using too much electric. So they're going to use a rare metal, earth metal. Thank you for not trying to destroy the earth. Congratulations, you did real good. But that's what I have for today for the news. I was just sitting there and thinking about all these stuff that they not telling you in the news that is going on, but it is going on. So again, that was the news. But let's get to some great topic here. I can't really see all the comments that pop up, but see, now I have to refresh all the time. So, and shout out to Frankie all day. He's going to be a part of my son's show. He was singing with him. It's on season 2. It's called the Do Re Mi episode. So keep a lookout on that. They were so cute singing together. You can check out Rain's World on Instagram. There's some pictures up there as well. So, but one of the questions that my co-host, who's not here today, matter of fact, let me bother her a little bit because she had to go. She was driving far distance, almost 6-7 hours. She had to stop to go change her oil. My question is, why women see an oil light in their car and they just think it's a decoration?
Why are you generalizing that it's just women?
Put the mic, make sure that they can hear you. What you just said?
Why are you generalizing that it's just women?
It's basically a survey says what was that? 4 out of 5 women love to see the red light. No, but why do people in general see a red light, oil light pop up and they be thinking, I got a couple of months? No, if the red light pops up, that means that oil is way down. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to pop up because it's looking pretty. You know, it's telling you to stop and go change. So change that oil. But she had to change the oil, so she has hours to come by. So she had to add an extra hour because she couldn't. She couldn't know what the red light meant. I don't know. But before I get to the topic of the day, also today is about positivity and why the government doesn't want you to have that positivity. And this is what I noticed. A lot of times, I'm going to give you some surveys, right? 1 out of 5 ghetto kids, black and brown kids, would not make it by the time they're 21, right? 1 out of 5 people would get a heart attack by tomorrow. 1 out of 6, they always say 1 out of, you know that? But those are all negatives. Why can't they say 4 out of 5 black and brown kids will make it in the world? Why they can't say the positive like that? 4 out of 5 men will not get a heart attack. 4 out of 5 young men would reach past 21 and would never go to jail. Why can't they say those positive things instead of saying the negative way of saying 1 out of 5 would not make it in this world? They do it in the schools. They do it in the media. They do it in the government. Well, obviously, I just named 3 things that are part of the government. They do not want you to have positivity, because if you have positivity in your life and positivity of the way you're thinking, you will start noticing that the government is not for you. The media be lying. So, you start gathering all these facts, and then you guys gather together and become a force that they can't even deal with. And you take back your world. But I always, I seen that today when I was looking at the news, and the person said in the Bronx 5 kids die each day. And I'm like, okay, so that means there's kids that survive. Why can't we say that? Why can't we say 4 out of 5 kids survive in the Bronx every single day?
Well, because the truth of the matter is, people like negative news.
They need to stop it.
People gravitate towards things that are sad, that are, that are tragic. It caught your attention when they said that, so,
They need to stop. They need to definitely stop saying the negative ways so people start being more positive. This is what I'm trying to say. If we tell them, listen, we're not going to start listening to your negativity all the time in the news, with your surveys. And who the hell is doing these surveys? You sounded like Family Feud. We asked 100 men, and you know what I'm saying? No. Let's start thinking positive, because in this world, we definitely need positivity. And we definitely need to tell people we're not going to be thinking this way anymore. You know what I'm saying? Just like when the whole pandemic happened, they started saying how many people died, but they didn't really give you the percentage of how many people were living. And if they would have done that, nobody would have been scared. They would have lived their life, understanding it. They would have lived their life cleaning their hands, but they would have not been like, panicking and fighting and arguing. But they did it the negative way, and everybody got scared. Because honestly, let's talk honestly. If they would have told you only 0.9 people are dying from the virus, would you been scared? I'll take a minute. I know the answer. No. Just like when the planes crashed a couple of times in the 70s and 80s and 90s, what they said, planes are safer than driving. You started taking the planes all over again without thinking about if it was going to crash or not. You know what I mean? Lucky there ain't that many crashes. So, maybe their facts is right. Or they're not telling us. It can be either or. But if they would have said, other things, but there's a car crash all the time. But if they would have told you 3 out of 5 people die in a car crash every single minute, you probably will not even go in the car. So anytime, this is a thing from me to you guys that are watching. Anytime you hear a survey, the media, the schools, or the government, because all 3 of them are together, they tie together. If you hear them say 1 out of 5 kids will not make it, 1 out of 5 girls will become pregnant, you tell them, okay, so that means 4 out of 5 will not. See their face. See how they change their face. They be like, no, but we're not speaking about that though. Yeah, exactly. You're not speaking about the positive of the area. You're speaking to the negative, getting people scared. 1 out of 5 people are getting mugged in the Bronx. That's what they were saying. Every single night, 1 out of 5 people are getting... Okay, so that means 4 people that pass by is not. So that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you hear a negative, try to turn it to that positive. Try to turn it around. You see how things are looking different.
No, that's why some people that I personally know, they stop listening to news.
Yes. We don't hardly even look at the news.
Monitor their social media presence, because
Mm-hmm.
it could really give you anxiety, like the numbers that you hear, all this news that are people dying and all that. It takes a toll on
Yes, it does. And with numbers started coming out when, if you notice, a lot more when the virus came out. They started realizing more and more that by them showing you numbers and showing you graphs, you get scared more. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type of person, if you tell me, yo, if we go to that park, we're going to have mad fun. I go the opposite. Okay, so then if we don't go to that park, what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, I always think of the opposite. So if someone's telling me out of 5 people are going to die tomorrow, I'm like, okay, so who's the 4 that survives? I want to go with them. You know what I'm saying? I want to be one of those 4. I'll be counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, can I be number 3, man? I want to be the 3rd one because 1 out of 5, I don't know if it's the first one or the last one. But if I'm in the middle, I got a chance. You know what I'm saying? So I always think of and I make jokes about it and everything because of that reason. Because you cannot joke about it, you will not really see the nonsense that are happening. You know? Because guaranteed there's somebody that's watching right now did not realize that 1 out of 5 means 4 out of 5. They probably didn't even realize that. Now they're going to put on Facebook, I was this old when I found out on the LDM show that when they say 1 out of 5, it really probably means 4 out of 5. You were this year old. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, people.
Yeah, no, that's why you really have to screen what you watch, screen what you surround yourself with.
Mm-hmm.
Some people would like to always throw negative energy around you, and then if
Yes.
you let them, then you go crazy. So watch who's you're surrounding yourself with.
Yeah, especially since we're speaking about positivity. Surround yourself. I hear that. Surround yourself with positive people, and the negative people are the ones saying it. How are you going to say surround yourself with positive people, and then you're there, the one that's talking about, nah, don't go over there, girl. You're going to do this, going to do wrong. Now you're already shooting out the negative. So you need to leave my circle because you're the one that not supposed to be in my circle. You just told me surround myself with positive people, and then you're going to jump with a negative thing. You need to go. So when people repeating the same thing everybody else saying, if that person is no good for you, let them go. If this circle is not the greatness, let them go. You know what I'm saying? Because they only repeat what everybody else says. Repeating what people say is great. Repeating what people do, that is strong. That's strength. Because I can repeat anything. Matter of fact, you can rewind this video 3 times to learn what I said, and then you can repeat it. Doesn't mean it's going to do good for you because you're not doing, You know how they say, listen, you hear me, but you're not listening? Well, you're repeating, but not doing. So what's the point of you repeating things that people are saying? Because I hear that a lot. Oh, cut your circle off. If that person don't like you, so what? I don't like it. And then they put it on the next post. That person is no good anyway. Blah, blah. He must be liking you because you keep posting up about the person. 2 times. That's it. That's all you need to do. You know what I mean? That's it. And then keep it on moving. So, I don't know. Positivity, minds of a, and I it's hard to say and do because with my mental illness, they call it, it's kind of hard to fight it. But then I do find a way how to fight it. The other day, what I did, I stood home, right, Mama? And I had to reach out to my wife. I can't take it. My anxiety was up. The depression. I couldn't even leave my house. But I had to figure out a way how to fight it. So, if I can do it, why can't people do it? You know what I mean? Find that positivity in your life. Stop listening to 1 out of 5. Listen to the 4 out of 5 that could do it. So, this is the news for today. 4 out of 5 kids in the Bronx will make it past 21. 4 out of 5 girls would not be pregnant at the age of a teenager. 4 out of 5 black and brown men will not have a heart attack today. See how positive that was? How great that sounded? That's how you got to listen to it, okay? That's my a little thing to you guys, to help you guys out. So any comments out there, let me know. Write them down. Type them up.
Okay, Apollonia said, I surround myself with positive, drama
Hey, so you're hanging around with the wrong man because I throw it out there. No, I don't throw conspiracies. I throw facts of what I see or what I hear, and then I let you draw the conclusions to it. Because again, your theories and your opinions and everything is like art. Everyone will see something different of it. So you can't please everyone. You know, I can even take this phone right now and go down the hill. As a matter of fact, in high school, we had me and let him peace, my best friend. We had like a philosophy and psychiatry type of thing that we had to do. So I went to 4th Street, this park that's around the area. No skylights, no big buildings, just trees. It's right next to B&R, the camera place. No, that's 34th Street. I said 4th Street. 34th Street. Yeah, B&H. I looked up, and I said, oh, my God. Things are they're just throwing things out the windows, man. And I'm looking up. People looked up, too, and went around the glass that was on the floor. Didn't see the glass fall, but just believed what I said because I said it so well. And then they probably told their friends, and they don't go there. They're throwing bottles. From in the building. Did you notice there's no building? Oh. Because you don't want to read more into it. You just want to be held. Your hands be held. Positivity. Think positive. So that's what I got to say. What else can help you think positive? Hello, Real G. Hello, Erica. Let me get in here and see. I can't, like I said, I can't really see. I'm trying to see all the people here. Hey, Real G, how's it going? So, and congratulations, she's hitting another year, doing her thing. So, congratulations. Hey, sis, on the line. Hey, Rhea. Hey, Apollonia. And so far, that's the only ones I can see. I can't see all of them. But, yeah, there are other ways to think positive. The other day, my son didn't have his laptop because he didn't charge it. So, little kids, they cried a little. So I told him, did your tears charge the laptop? He said, no. I said, so then what was the purpose? If you can't control something, what's the purpose of it? Then he realized, yeah, that's all right. Next time it dies, then I have to figure out something else to do. Exactly. Your laptop dies, use paper and pen. You know what I'm saying? Share the laptop with your neighbor. There's ways to go around it. The first thing in the human mind is to frustrate about it. Oh, what I'm going to do. Oh, this and that. I can't, personally, I have to try not to do that because of my depression and anxiety. It will kick in and it will go overdrive. So I try my best to think of, positivity. I flip like about 2-3 minutes. I'll flip, My wife knows. I'm like, what? Oh, my God. How I'm going to do this? How I'm going to do this? And then I got to realize, wait, hold up. Back it up. I hear truck. Doot, doot. You got to back it up sometimes. But positivity, yeah, you back it. You back it up. So.
He said people have plenty of will, but we coddle people too much that they're rewarded for bad behaviors, and we have something justifiable for everyone's lack of will.
Yes, and that's true. And Shirley said losing taste and smell will force you to appreciate what you have. Yeah. So, what question? What's the question?
So we have a question. So during this pandemic, what do you realize? Like,
what did you learn?
What is the big aha moment?
Yeah. Not only that, what was the one thing that you always stressed about that now you be like, why do those things, Because, the pandemic your eyes a lot, So, question answer below and let's see. But the small things, I know a lot of people were probably realizing, oh, wow, I really need to stay with this job. Now I lost a job. I can't pay these bills. But when you were in the job, you didn't even care, right? That was one of the things a lot of people, But me, personally, I learned that's a lot of lazy people in this world, especially in New York. They did not want to go back to work, and they still don't want to go back to work. They want free, free, free. If the world was free, you have your own island. That's where it's free. You want free stuff. Go to the jungles and stuff like that. It's free. You can free to run around, be naked, not care in the world. Just don't be that a tiger or lion or somebody is chasing you. But that's the whole give and take. You got freedom, but then you'll get attacked by animals. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to pay bills or nothing like that, be homeless. You don't want to pay bills or nothing. Bills got to be paid. So, and another thing, since we're going into winter, you have people that are collecting all this unemployment and thinking, okay, since it's not going to run out, probably I can collect it. That unemployment comes from your retirement money. I hope you know that. That unemployment comes, so when you get, talking to the wrong people, a lot of the people in New York, ghetto areas, they don't even know what retirement is. Because Spanish people, what's that retire? I'm still working. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Spanish people, they still work. They don't care, especially some of the old men. Not now. I'm not talking about this generation. The old generation. They still be working. Or they go to their job, be like, so you don't work here no more. Yeah, I know, I just helping right here. Man, he's still here. Don't worry about it. And they said my grandfather was one of them. I'm like, abuelo, you don't even work in the building no more. You still come away to hang out. Yeah. That's how you say it. Chachu. I just, but in all realities, that comes out of your retirement money. So when you go to retire, you have nothing. And they still going to tax you more later to get all that money back. So don't think that all the free money that you're getting is free. But didn't your parents... I can't say the parents nowadays, but back in the days, our parents, my age people, our parents, they told us nothing in this world is free. Nothing. But the kids having kids these days, they don't know what that meant. But us, Apollonia, Frankie probably, Miss Phillips, Erica, the older ones that are right now, heard that before. Nothing is free. Even when you're having friends, I found that out. They give you something, and then later on in 4 years, yo, can you do me a favor? Nah. Damn, man. Remember back in 1912, I was helping you. Like, what? You gave me that. You said it was just for me. It was just free. I didn't know I had to pay that back. You know what I'm saying? So, be careful. Out there. But again, I don't understand why you're happy because you're getting unemployment. I'm gonna take it out of your retirement and stuff like that. So, and it goes right back in. And then you're taking the money out because your money. Hey, I put in for all these years. Some people just started working. Like some of these teenagers that are getting unemployment only worked a year. Talking about, I've been working all this time, and they've been taking all my taxes. Listen, you only work a year. Stop your little, you're still wearing Pampers, or what the other would say, you're still behind the ears. Come on now. You only been working a year. Us people that have been working since we were 18 years old, and right now I'm 25, these are you have to worry about. I said it. I'm 25 twice. But but one of the questions that we had on board was, what are some of the expectations your parents made you feel guilty about not living up to? That was the question done by my co-host there. She wanted to find out. You, Rhea, what was one of them? You don't have none? That your mom set goals and you never, that you feel like?
If anything, it wasn't an expectation. I mean, my father didn't expect it, but it was sort of like thrown out there that when I grow up, he wants me to be a lawyer. And I want to be a lawyer too, but that happened. So if anything, that. But really, it wasn't something that was pushed. It was just something that's thrown like, a lawyer.
Frankie said, I think it's like many things we're not prepared for, like men's not knowing something about babies. See, I can't even give an example. Laugh because I don't know. Oh, those are things that you learn during the course of the thing. But yeah, well, you didn't become a lawyer, but you married one that was almost a lawyer. You know, pretty much the same thing. You know, pretty much.
I don't know about that.
But the question was, what are some expectations that your parents made for you, well, made you feel guilty about not accomplishing? You know, not living it up to it. I don't know. Like Spanish parents, they don't really be like, oh, you know, you disappointed me. I feel afraid about this. You know, those are probably the new parents now, you know? But the Spanish parents, they don't tell you like that. They tell you without telling you. You know? Let you have one of those siblings that made it in the world and oh, you coming for Thanksgiving? Yeah. Hey, that's yeah, just come. Don't worry about bringing nothing, you know? Because your brother's gonna bring something. He's the one that has more money. You know, they throw stuff in like that, like, you know. That's how they make you feel guilty. You know. Oh, are you working on that little simple job? Oh, okay. Because your brother is right now doing like 30 hours now, and he's getting paid for like 40. You know. But that's good. You could. That's how the Spanish people. They threw little hints in there and stuff. So.
Okay, so Frankie said, fortunately, I've exceeded what my mom hoped for me, and I've exceeded what I hope for myself. Apollonia said, I made my own decisions. I could have been a fashion designer. My whole family wanted my mom to push me toward that as a child.
See.
And then Javier said, that could have been the culture.
Yeah, that's what I said. You know, that's definitely a code thing. Because as a parent, the only thing that my son would disappoint me on if he does something and give it his all. I don't care if he doesn't finish it. I don't care if he doesn't like no more. He doesn't want to do it. But if he gives it his all, that's the whole thing. You know what I mean? That's the whole kit and caboodle. As long as he does his best, and hey, I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. Because I try so many things, but if I don't like it, no, I'm just saying it's a figure of speech. But it just means that I tried so many things to and I gave it my all. But if I succeed, I'm good, and I succeeded on some of the stuff that I like. You know what I'm saying? So you have to push yourself. If you don't push it, that's the only thing I can say as a parent. Lizzie. That's right. You're still welcome on the show. You can catch the last 3 seconds. Well, Spanish people, so I don't even have to bother. You know, but you have to rewind when we're finished, and you can see the beginning. Real good topics we had today. I explained a couple of the news, a couple of the laws, and now we're talking about expectations. You know, and positivity. The key word today is positivity. The word of the day is positivity.
Thomas said, my parents didn't seem to care. They just wanted me out of
Their expectation was at 18 years old, you best to go. Yo, and it's so funny, right? 18 you can go, but you're an adult, but you're not adult enough to drink. Listen, if you throw me out at 18, I can drink or smoke. I got something I got to do in my life.
Javier said, your view is very Puerto Rican because in the P culture, parents only want us to choose in whatever we choose.
Yes. You know, like I said, the Latin people, we don't even, and Latin dads, you know how they say they proud? White person will come and sit down. Son, you did real good there, son. I appreciate everything you do. Honey, Jill, come here. This boy has really succeeded in his life. I love you for that. I'm very proud, man. I even told your grandma that. Puerto Rican dad? Mira, este tipo, yeah, está bien. Go, I watch your TV. That's it. That's how you know your dad. Ahí. And when you know, if you older and you drink, and you come into the house, and he proud of you, oye, Javier, está aquí. Go get a beer for me and you, man. Sit down. This is a good movie. That's how you know they're proud of you. You know what I'm saying? They don't say, hey, I'm proud of you. You just look for the signs of I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? That's how they do. You know, little fist bump. Oh, that's my boy right there. Look at him. You know? So, you know, it's different cultures, different ways. Some people need to hear words. I don't need to hear the words. I just need to see that, you know. To me, you speak about it, I'm like, about it. Now I'm real, like, you know. Spanish fathers won't probably even say nothing, but you come home, they throwing you like a party, and your boys are there, even though it's their boys. You know? Hey, mi hijo llegó, he came, pam, 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 pam. Oh, vámonos, take that cerveza para beber. Who got the dominoes? You know what I'm saying? But how they saying that they're proud of you. Because they put you into their circle. They put you in the circle. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Javier said, my boss is from the Philippines, and he said that the parents are very specific. Parents pressure their kids into nursing, and when they don't follow their parents' street, that's disappointing to the parents. Is this true for you? So, well, there's some truth to it. There's a lot of families that want their kids to, you know, to be not just nurses, but like to be on the medical field. They want them to be doctors, you know, like the good paying.
But it's more
Good paying jobs.
it's more Japanese and Chinese that would disown you.
Well, Filipinos wouldn't. Your parents would disown you, but they won't. They on every gathering they would, you know,
Like,
throw it in your face.
yeah.
Like, oh, like this boy's son is down nurse. Like, imagine if
Hello?
the heart attack, you should be good. Like,
Well, Finos have Spanish, so didn't I just tell you Spanish would throw it in your face? You be like, you're in the park, you're about to choke. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna call your brother, who's a doctor, who can help you. Come here and help the janitor. He's choking. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it happened at the bar. But yeah. And before I go, I set up something real quick on my page where, again, half the stuff that I post up is because I analyze it while I'm walking around and I watch people. So sometimes I even just sit there and watch them in my car, be looking at their body languages and stuff like that. Speaking of body language, guys, you need to start learning female body language because they don't wait for you to even say hello. Okay? So keep it moving. Know your level. But I seen this one guy that even online said, whoop. Matter of fact, I even posted up about my brother who has 15 girls now. No, I'm just joking. He has 3. Well, he has 2 and 1 on the way. And I put even a shotgun because they got 3. He had a semi-automatic with the bulletproof and said, "This is my dad's life." You know, because the shotgun only for one girl. Now you need a semi-automatic because he got 3 girls. But that just rang something in my head today when I seen and I heard this guy say, "Oh my God, I gotta make sure she understands not to be outside." And then I seen this little girl freezing her butt, talking to a boy that he's 1 out of 5 that would never make it. He's not one of the 4 out of 5 that will make it. No. But you're freezing your butt off, looking kind of crazy in the corner, talking to this kid. So I posted up, why do we keep saying, if I have a daughter, I will have to teach her how to be a woman or a lady? Why can't it be, since I only have a son, let me teach him how to treat a girl like a lady? Why can't we do that? We can't, right? Because again, different scenario. If a female, your daughter does it, what are you talking about? You got a boyfriend? You're only 25. You can't have a boyfriend yet. A boy has a girlfriend. You be like, what? You got a girlfriend? About 10, 16 years old, don't even have a girlfriend. See the difference?
Well, because the world is sexist. That's what it is.
But again, and these are for fathers that have sons only. Instead of saying, wow, lucky I don't have a girl because then I have to teach her how to be a lady. Why don't you say, whoo, look, I got 4 boys that I can teach them how to treat a girl like a lady. That would be nice, right? Just a little hint there. Just a little hint there. You know what I'm saying? I know I got fathers that be like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. No. I got to send out, sometimes I'll be like, don't bring that one home. Don't bring this one home. But if I had a daughter, I'll be telling her the same thing. You ain't bringing that type of person home. You ain't bringing this one home. And I said type, not race. Type. You know what I'm saying? I test them as soon as they walk through the. A guy walks through the door to take out my order. The hands have to come out to a shake, not a pound, a fist pump, not a head bob. You know, hey, what's up, pops? I don't even know you. Click, doors closed. Female comes to my house to be with my son. Handshake, and it has to be a handshake like this because that's how females shake. A head bop, a greeting. And a greeting, not a proper greeting to me. A female in the house, you have to have a proper greeting to the wife, to the mother of the house. Boy has to have a proper greeting to the man of the house.
Why does it have to be the mom or the dad? Both?
No, it's both. But I'm saying more proper greeting to, especially the father of the house. Well, you, man or female, you walk through that door, you better be like, because the father, a Spanish father, won't say that he's a person. He just gives you hints. You hearing sharp knives and what he's doing? Oh, he's just sharpening his sword in the kitchen. Like, what sword? Did you say sword, not a knife? You know, he's talking about where's the bullets? Where's the bullets? That's how Spanish fathers do. Or now they be like, Pablo, I remember when this guy came to try to take my daughter out that one week. Did he ever come back out of hospital that day? Oh, okay. No. Oh, so where y'all going? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, different races, different ways. But we run out of time. Here, how many? Huh? Okay, so we got 3 minutes left, guys. Again, refresh the page of what I was saying. We're talking about positivity, different ways of growing up, and I'm going to say this one more time. Instead of hoping you don't have a daughter to teach them how to be a lady, teach your men how to treat them like a lady. Write that down. Write it down. And for some of y'all that have the captions on bottom, pause it so you can spell it correctly. So drill in your head. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way in heck that a boy is going to tell the girl, come on and sneak outside. So you're not treating her like a lady. You're treating her like a, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that boy in the middle of the corner talking to the girl, seeing her shivering, didn't really care if she's shivering or not. And the girl's like, he likes me. If he liked you, he would have told you to go home before you catch the flu. There's video chat. You could have video chatted. Come on now.
And Navir have a very special message.
What's up?
Pull them pants above your asses.
Yeah. Matter of fact, all y'all new senators and when are y'all going to be doing like New Jersey? Having against the law. Come on. I don't want to see you. Listen, if you're going to wear your pants down, that's on you. But you know that they got a sale in the dollar stores and everything with underwears. And you won because you got these holes, you got the dirty. Nobody wants to see that. Come on. Nobody wants to see that. But, guys, thank you guys for watching, commenting. Wow. Half of the comments I couldn't get to, but I just noticed it says 56 minutes.
Yeah, Apollonia said, or at least have an ass if you're going to SAG.
Got no butt. Well, that also goes with some of these females. Stop trying to wear what the other girls are wearing when you don't have a butt. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the iron board look is not in. You know what I'm saying? That iron board look is not in. And also, females, stop. And I'm going to say it one more time. Stop with the fake butts. You can tell they are fake. Goodness great. I'm going to walk around with a lighter, Jamimo. What's said, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, Javier. With that said, remember to like our page, subscribe to our social medias, and make sure you click that notification. That way I don't have to bother you and send you texts when I'm on. You can always know when we're on. We have great shows on the LDM network. Check out on Roku TV as well. And we'll see you next week, hopefully a little bit warmer. Enjoy the one day we're going to have, I think it's 50 or 60 degrees next week. So enjoy that day. See you next week. Have fun, warm, and drink some hot chocolate.
Guilty of loving me in the first degree. So criminal,
while I have to kiss a pretty-old beer. You clip your toenails in our bed, and when I say something about it, you call me weird. From day one I knew you're as romantic as a statue. You're my steady rock, even though you're not from heaven's perfect husband, Cadillac. You really seem to care about my weight. What are you going to do about your love handles? Why do you bark? It's way too dark when I dim the light and light up some candles. From day one I knew you're as romantic as a statue. But you're my steady rock, even though you're not from heaven's perfect husband, Cadillac. You like me to open your bottle of beer. Why don't you open the door for me, dear? You like me to dress up neat and nice, but do you think there's something wrong with my eyes? From day one I knew you're as romantic as a statue. You're my steady rock, even though you're not from heaven's perfect husband, Cadillac. From day one I knew you're as romantic as a statue. But you're my steady rock, even though you're not from heaven's perfect husband, Cadillac. You're my steady rock, even though you're not from heaven's perfect husband, Cadillac.
Hey, I'm Alex. This is Javier, and you're listening to El Latino Ruido right here on the LDM radio.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
This.
I don't get behind the wheel with Jack Daniels riding shoddy. I watch Netflix, kick back and chill when I've had a few hot toddies. I hate to say you make me crazy, but you bring me to the brink. I don't drink and drive, but you drive me to drink. Hot and cold, man, it gets old when love stops being new. You put your best foot forward, but what the hell did I step into? You and I are like fire and ice. Up is down and black is white. The only reason we make up is to start another fight. I don't get behind the wheel with Jack Daniels riding shoddy. I watch Netflix, kick back and chill when I've had a few hot toddies. I hate to say you make me crazy, but you bring me to the brink. I don't drink and drive, but you drive me to drink. It's a tug of war, we both want more. A love we love to hate. Retreating back once we've attacked. No white flags ever raised. Swear we'd die without each other, but can't live with what we got. So mad you're cute, I gotta drop my boots and pick up one more shot.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
This.
What's happened to America? She used to be so strong. The things that she's now seeing, they are so very wrong. Her people need to stand together and put up a good fight. Her morals and her constitution have been compromised. America's seeing many things she thought she'd never see. Now she is wondering who will her next leader be. Will they be corrupt or will they keep our country free? Only time will tell and we'll just have to wait and see. America, she's crying. Keep standing tall, let's give it all we've got. America, she's crying. Let's take our country back, 'cause we the people are the boss. It's time for us as a nation to finally say enough is enough. America, she's crying. As some backbone stand together even when the times get tough. America is wondering what will happen next. Can she survive the hard times as she faces many tests? It's time now as a nation we take some time today. Believe in God we trust as we bow our heads and pray. America, she's crying. Keep standing tall, let's give it all we've got. America, she's crying. Let's take our country back, 'cause we the people are the boss. It's time for us as a nation to finally say enough is enough. America, she's crying. Have some backbone, stand together even when the times get tough. It's only with God's help that we can turn this around. If we follow Him, He'll put us back on solid ground. God will one day show us we have nothing to fear. When we place our faith in Him, He'll dry every tear. America, she's crying. America, she's crying. America, she's crying. Oh, stop your crying.
radio station in the world. Is right here, right now.
Waking up this morning and the rain was pouring down, falling on the rooftops. I lie and I hear the sounds echoing around the room as I lay and close my curtains.
mix with
LDM Radio.
Standing by for transmission.
Peace you will find if you don't look behind. Let things come wandering. Make that change. Don't feel what's strange. Open up your life path. Keep wandering. Your love can be spread if you don't look too far ahead. When every little step is embraced. No matter in what direction life is faced. So come on, girl, you got to let go somehow. Just focus on what's here and now. Come on, girl, you got to look at the sky. Let go what makes you feel shy and choose the road that makes your heart dance. Love you will find if you don't press or rewind. Cherish every moment your life brings. Trust will be yours. Let it reach your inner shores. Listen to the music of your heartstrings. I'm sure ups will come your way if you don't push the downs away. When every little feeling's embraced. No matter in what direction life is faced. Hey you, come on girl, you have to let go somehow. Focus on what's here and now. Come on girl, take a look at the sky and let the feelings fly out of your heart. Come on girl, you got to let go somehow. Just focus on what's here and now. Come on girl, you got to look at the sky. Let go what makes you feel shy and choose the road that makes your heart dance. Come on girl, you got to let go somehow. Just focus on what's here and now. Come on girl, you got to look at the sky. Let go what makes you feel shy and choose the road that makes your heart dance. A chance will come this way to you.
Listen to the music, relax, and have fun.
Hi, this is Kelly Clarkson. Hi, this is Madonna. Hi, we're the Sugar Babes.
Hey, I'm Mariah Carey.
Hi, I'm Robbie Williams. Hi, this is Paul McCartney.
Hey, this is Kylie.
Hi, this is Simon Cowell.
Hey, it's Katy Perry.
Hi, we're Take That.
You're in the mix with
LDM Radio.
Standing by for transmission.
There's a town I left behind. So much time has gone by. This reunion calls me back. Not sure I wanna pack the memories of that old school. I still don't know the rules. Can't call this place my home. Now
Javier, and you're listening to El Latino Ruido right here on the LDM Radio.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
this.
If you look over your shoulder, you see me walking close behind. An old forgotten memory you've discarded from your mind. Somewhere over your shoulder, where your shadow falls on me, you'll see the love that you once captured, thinking tired and set it free. Another notch on your sidearm, another heart on your chain, another life that you've broken, another tear that falls in vain. Another notch on your sidearm, another dream that's come and gone, another chapter starting over, another broken-hearted song. How many memories can you search through, like photo albums of the past? How many hearts will you get broken before you find a love that lasts? You're like an old-time outlaw, always staying on the run. You wait until the storm is over and leave before the morning sun. Another notch on your sidearm, another heart on your chain, another life that you've broken, another tear that falls in vain. Another notch on your sidearm, another dream that's come and gone, another chapter starting over, another broken-hearted song. You're just like an old-time outlaw, always staying on the run. You wait until the storm is over and leave before the morning sun. Another notch on your sidearm, another heart on your chain, another life that you've broken, another tear that falls in vain. Another notch on your sidearm, another dream has come and gone, another chapter starting over, another broken-hearted song. Another notch on your sidearm, another dream that's come and gone.
The music you want to hear. You're listening to New York City's LDM Radio.
Didn't anyone tell you love's not supposed to hurt? Didn't anyone love you for your heart, not your material worth?
Because you love music, we have it all here.
LDM Radio.
Station. Solo hits musicales. Porque te encanta la música, te la tenemos toda aquí. Only music hits para ti.
Radio station in the world is right here, right now.
Every day I walk up that old driveway up to my mama's house and into my bedroom. I greet my girlfriend leaning up against the wall. I take her in my
mix with
LDM Radio.
Standing by for transmission.
Gone before your time. You're beautiful. Let your light shine on this heart of mine. I don't know why. Some flowers, they don't make it through the winter time. They seem to fade and die. I hear your voice beside me, the whisper of the wind. Every day I live, I'm one step closer to seeing you again. So rest now with the angels, somewhere beyond the stars. Remember, you're always in my heart. I can feel you here in the softness of the midnight summer rain. I wish that you could stay for a little while, so you can hold my hand and I can see just one more smile. Here, I love you one more time. I hear your voice beside me, the whisper of the wind. Every day I live, I'm one step closer to seeing you again. So rest now with the angels, somewhere beyond the stars. Remember, you're always in my heart. So rest now with the angels, somewhere beyond the stars. Remember, you're always in my heart.
Listen to the music, relax, and have fun.
Hi, this is Kelly Clarkson. Hi, this is Madonna. Hi, we're the Sugar Babes.
Hey, I'm Mariah Carey.
Hi, I'm Robbie Williams. Hi, this is Paul McCartney.
Hey, this is Kylie.
Hi, this is Simon Cowell.
Hey, it's Katy Perry.
Hi, we're Take That.
You're in the mix with
LDM Radio.
Standing by for transmission.
She likes to drink Tennessee whiskey. She likes to roll loose smoke. She likes to drive a pickup truck down some back old country road. She likes to go skinny dipping in the pond on a hot summer night. She won't hesitate to jack your jaw and then go dancing till the sun comes up. She might be a little bit crazy, but I like the way she moves. She looks good
York City's LDM Radio.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? And how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? And how many times must the cannonballs fly before they are forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to sea? How many years must some people exist before they are allowed to be free? And how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times can a man look up before he sees the sky? And how many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? And how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
The coolest station online.
Yeah, that's us.
'Cause we play
This.
Riding around in the rain, think about something you said to me. No, no, no way how to take it. Do I have to take it with a soft heart, break it again? Do I have to take it with a soft heart, break it?
others just didn't. Tell had a strong end, so listen real close, cause it's about to begin. This is what happened. This is what happened.
Dangerous.
This is what happened. This is what happened. Later you hate it, and I realize how much about you committed. You keep it cool, you're like, look, boo, ain't trying to do what it is you trying to do. I fix it, but it kinda changed real quick. She had that something look like, can't believe it. Shit, good time and affection, and he twisted it. He was thinking this, and she was thinking this is it. Telling all the girls, he the shit, he the shit. This is the type of cat I can see myself with. Now she ready to pop this a Mexican dish. I wish I never slept with his ass. Now she's a thing of that. Just another scallywag, another notch in his belt. So my man can brag, yeah, bag. Hit it a couple times, he's a drag. Didn't stick around, he's a tag. So let me get this straight. I can leave and make 1,000 mistakes. And you ain't take me back. Break after break, lonely hearts is my thing. Breaking hearts is my thing.
Dangerous.
My love ain't what it seems. Here's the dream. It's a day, go tomorrow in the wind. Could be pick you up when I'm around your streets. But if you feeling dangerous, I'm drowning in this love. Lose control, let go. We can go where others never, ever been before.
Dangerous.
Open up a lot doors. Sure you want more, but if you feeling dangerous, ain't too many can hang with us.
Dangerous.
Maybe leprechauns and four-leaf clovers. Purple hearts is what you taste when you know it's over. It ain't all what it seems. I can sell you the dream if you buy. When you catch your feelings, I'll be flying. This is what happens when love starts in it. One party's about it and the other's just in it. Time will only tell how to tell what people ready.
The music you want to hear. You're listening to New York City's LDM Radio.
It's our first Christmas together, and I am so in love. From that first time we had eyes, felt like heaven above. And when you smile and look at me, every day's a holiday. And if you ask what's on my mind, you know just what I'll say. Be my Mr. Santa, I'm yours forever, dear. You're the best gift God has given. I just love you near. You can keep that mistletoe hanging and the Christmas cheer, 'cause you're my Mr. Santa every day of the year. There'll be days with rainbow skies, country rides, neath the moonlit stars, dancing dusk till dawn, laughter heard near and far. I love all your whiskers as we love through golden years. Memories we'll cherish, love and kisses, happy tears. Be my Mr. Santa, I'm yours forever, dear. You're the best gift God Mr. Santa. I'm yours forever, dear. You're the best gift God has given. I just love you near. We can keep that mistletoe hanging and the Christmas cheer, 'cause you're my Mr. Santa every day of the year. Every day of the year, every day now, every day of the year, every day now, every day of the year, every day now, every day of the year.
Listen to this song and more at www.ldmradio.com, the station for your independent music and more.
She's 100 pounds of dynamite, wears some tight blue jeans, pretty as a cotton was, the blooming early spring. Wild as a mountain lion, gentle as a lamb, unafraid to speak her mind, she just don't give a damn. Hey, mister, she's a twister, that's my baby sister. She sings like Gretchen Wilson in the old karaoke bars, curses like a sailor and loves them plastic cars. She likes to shoot a game of pool and tell a joke or two. But if you try to go to bar, you'll be sorry that you do. Yeah. Hey, mister, she's a twister, that's my baby sister. You're looking for a pickup, better look the other way. For if you make them angry, there'll be a price to pay. A lot of guys have been on her, she'll put them on the run. She's not looking for romance, she's just out to have some fun. Yeah. Hey, mister, she's a twister, that's my baby sister. You say you are a cowboy, and she will wear your brand. She got another thing coming, she dances for no band. If you should hurt her, then beware, that would be a shame. 'Cause baby sister's a twister, but I'm a hurricane. Hurricane, yeah, yeah. But I'm a hurricane.
The best radio station in the world. Is right here, right now.
Pumping gas and taking oil at Buffalo Gas. See the trucks roll in and see 'em drive away. When the weekend comes, it's all gonna change. I'll wear my finest gear and spend my to the dance